So, hi! Welcome to Time Flux episode 3. It has been a while. This is draft 3 of this game. It's a live playtest we've been playing with. And I'm going to get into summary with the last time. But we do have someone new at the table for this particular game. We got Carl, who will be joining us today for Time Flux for the first time. Look forward to, and I'm sure you're looking forward to revealing your characters. So, without any further ado, that's a tutorial you would say, is a little summary of last time. So last time, some of our adventurers, one who's not with us now, traveled into the future after thwarting these weird, like, lizard, alien-like individuals, and they get sent into the future and try to get grasp of this new kind of setup, and realizing they're actually on a space station outside of Saturn. This is one of the star stations, it's known as. A bunch of them immediately get arrested, apart from Dr. Lossinger, who meets a golden robot and takes over their shop. And you meet some characters like a humanoid roach, and when you get a cutaway police, of course you have your fun with the feds, while Lossinger goes on their own adventure on the subway system in the future, in this tiered kind of city system.
May I add that Ben
Yes.
was very ill that day, and he just
he's very ill.
Went.
Yeah.
He was just gone.
But it was funny.
He enjoyed
it was
his
really
day.
great. And of course dragged his new golden friend along with him. And eventually you all at different times kind of arrive at this laboratory, which is seen some damage, claw marks, a similar signature of what, the damage you found in a ship. And coming along with you on this journey is a one Damien Star, which you remember from a recording on the ship back in Egypt that you received explaining of dangers, but not fully kind of being able to give a story before something happened to him. But you meet him this time in the flesh alive. You go to this, this lab, this facility, and you see all this damage, and you see blood, you see slashes, and as you guys are going through this space and eventually getting to a ship, Nick and Goldie is this. There was dubbed this. What was it?
Double tap.
What did he call
Is
it?
that what you call it?
No,
Oh,
I said the name for the robot, and of
Oh my
course, Ben comes up with a completely other name. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, Goldie.
yeah.
They have a fight. They have a falling out, and he smashes his robot friend through a sink and then to a room with all creatures that are of a very similar nature. As you discover as you go into the ship and running off the ship, you are being pursued by these lizards. You get into the ship and manage to fly away, however, but not before, as you yourself leave a message on the ship. Damien Star in the ship with you. The Couturier takes this device and manifests a second book. And his response was just like that. And as it activates, they walk once again, but this time into almost blackness. It sets with a little bit of light around an event horizon of a massive black hole. And debris from many planets and civilizations just feeding to this black hole. And you feel you arrived at the end of the world. And that's where we find you two. With two of the devices, you have now 2 copies of these things.
What are you doing? How did you get 2 devices?
This is it. What I do and what you plan.
Can I look at them
You are looking now?
with my hands?
That is not how to look. That is how to touch.
Can I touch?
Do as you will. I am. Observe.
As he observes,
Yeah.
going to try to place my hand onto one of. Is it a sort of a round device, isn't it?
It's the exact same that you. So you had a device and
Yeah.
you had also the ball. No, you brought the ball into existence. Actually, that was it. And you had this device, and this device then mimicked
Yeah.
the ball that you summoned to rewrite history and bring the ball to you. That took you to ancient Egypt before.
So, in that case, I'm going to try and touch it and see what happens next.
All right. You touch. You will have the one you summoned in your hands, and then there's the one that replicated into this, become a copy of the ball. That's the one that's available, so you can touch it.
Yep.
Nothing happens.
Is it a bowl, did you say?
Yeah, it's this kind of made up. You remember this ball? It's made
Yeah.
out of unknown alien material.
Yes.
The last time you saw it, roll a mental check for me.
Okay. 9.
9. Success. So
Yay.
you'll remember, of course, that last time you saw this ball and activated, it had water in it.
Yes, I remember. Because I touched it. I was forced into it
Best
by.
security guard ever.
I was forced into it
Yeah.
by Australian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but yes. Do we have Damien Star with us as well?
Yeah, he's having a mental breakdown in the corner.
Okay.
Because he's just looked outside the window and just like, you see him as you're kind of like, hip going against that.
So I'm pretty good at causing mental instability.
Yes.
Am I good at doing the opposite?
Yeah.
So I'd like to go over and try to comfort him and basically stop the existential crisis, if that's possible.
Yeah. So in that case, I'll ask you to roll humanity with. This is just a straight roll and take the lowest.
So I've got 3 dice in that.
Yeah.
So I roll 3 times?
Yep, you take the lowest.
Oh my god, the lowest of 3. Blimey. 8. 10. Oh, that's Time Flux as well.
What's your lowest?
8.
8, and that's your wait. And you got Time Flux in
I've
there.
got 2 8s and a 10.
Okay. Cool. I'll let you re-roll that dice. Just one dice, and if it's higher than the other result, you can take that.
2. Nah.
Okay, so you'll get the 8. So there's a re-roll, but you still get to activate one of your powers, and you've also got. Is there anything on there that you want to use, or?
On where?
Huh?
On where?
You got the. Where is
There's a
it?
sheet underneath.
What's that?
Something here.
I was just singing.
The tutorial goes blind
Yeah.
for 2 seconds.
Oh, okay, right. Well, let's have a look.
What would you like from the menu?
Yeah. Yes, the steak looks good.
So again, all players have a list there of different time powers. You can rewind, you can fast forward, like the basic things, but there's a few other things that you can do.
I'm not sure any of this majorly makes a difference. I suppose foresight seems the most interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So does that allow me? How far ahead am I allowed to look with foresight?
Out of combat, a minute.
Oh, okay. I want to see. I think I'm right in saying we were near a black hole. Did you say?
Yes, you can't miss it.
Yeah. Okay, I want to look forward a minute to see the activity around the black hole. Are we going straight into it, essentially?
Yeah, absolutely. As you go to comfort Damien Star, as you go to lean down, your brain starts to ebb and flow with that weird energy you felt before, and your vision changes. It's not what you're actively looking at; it's something else.
Okay.
And you can see everything go like almost like you put it in like 10 times speed, and you get to the point of as far as you can go, and you do see the debris is slowly being sucked in, and you are in its gravity.
Okay. But we're not in it. We're just on the
No,
way.
it's like a very slow pull.
Okay.
But from like seeing ahead in the future, you can see it's sped up that you are like, if you would just look at plainly, you're not too sure at the moment if you're being pulled towards it.
Okay.
But because you've had the foresight to look ahead, you can see that you are indeed going in that direction.
Alrighty.
Doesn't mean you can't escape it, but you probably want to do something soon about it.
Okay. Well, I suppose first of all I need to comfort Damon. don't I?
Yes.
So,
And with that roll, you do.
yeah, I say,
With the success of it.
there.
Yeah.
And that's it. Is it?
Thanks, Cody.
You're very welcome. I know just what to say in these situations.
You really do.
Yeah, I know. I'm not only a guard.
What are we gonna do?
Listen, I'm not only a guard of people, I'm a guard of emotions too, and I understand what you're feeling right now. But don't you worry. Don't be scared. This is a simple and easily resolvable issue.
Okay.
And internally, I'm also panicking.
It's at this point
Mhm.
that you sense within yourselves, all of you, this kind of humming vibration. But it's not the ship moving. You just feel like connected to something. You feel your kind of insides like just like your skin's not your skin, sorry, but you can see your fingers and everything like vibrating at that speed. But you're not doing that. But it's kind of like it's fluctuating. And you notice coming from out as you look out into into the event horizon, you see coming from the side of the ship a mixture of colors. It looks like almost like you're passing a nebula.
Okay.
But no one's driving the ship, so you're not moving. And then eventually this nebula takes over and you see other colors made. It's made up of what looks like multicolored nebulas. The size of Earth's moon. Which is much bigger than the ship. You just see the brink of the color and then you see the scope of this thing. And it goes in front of you. Then it turns around.
Oh.
And stops right in front of your ship.
Okay. It can be really difficult to say, why didn't I see this a minute ago? I'm kidding.
It's two!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
2 minutes later.
Yeah.
Hello. Bonjour. You are welcome here. Strange cloud.
Greetings.
Taurus.
I am Countess.
Countess.
Keltis.
Countess. Okay.
Yes.
Hello. This is Victoria. Gary Guard.
I think it was.
Oh.
Leia.
Yes.
Victoria.
I know.
That's the Victoria.
I know.
Oh. You friends?
Only in imagination.
It's Victoria.
Yes, you've said that several times now.
See, the thing is, there's amazing stuff going on in your imagination, and in mine, it's that clapping monkey.
And you're there, and you're hearing this. Obviously, it doesn't have a mouth, so you're hearing this through your brain, and it's connecting with this energy that's been allowing you to connect to these powers to control time, even if for a short while, or completely rewrite things. And it's at this point, it's unfortunate we find ourselves here, at the end of all things.
Yes, it is a bit of an inconvenience, yeah.
But it doesn't have to be like this.
It could be a convenience, then.
regard to Kotori instead.
Yeah.
If it had eyes, it'd be like. So I'm gonna talk to you.
That's fair.
Yeah. So
Die. Endings are simply beginnings for me. This is inevitable. This is beautiful. It is worth celebrating. This one will go. Each hierarchy soon.
Huh. Okay. What are you having a party or?
I had many parties.
the creatures you've encountered are the reason for where we find ourselves now. They achieved their ultimate goal, which was to be the one and only species in this universe to populate all things or be destroyed. And ultimately they destroyed even themselves. You are currently the only living creatures in existence.
So we win?
Does this look like victory?
I mean, no. But also, kinda.
But fear not, as this is not the first time we've met. I have the power to send you back. To start on the trail where it all began. How the device says you have were first created. How? But this is a one-way trip.
All trips are one way, really.
Let's go back.
No. Then it is a new journey.
There's profound logic in there, and yet
Somewhere.
Gary Gard is there going, doesn't make any sense. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he can't get his head around the fact that two single journeys makes one whole. Yeah. When we take Damien Star Wars. Come on. Yeah, well, give him a nudge, even though there's nothing there.
Well, if I stay here, I'll die. So yes.
Okay. I think that's probably a good plan.
Yeah.
Can I talk to the clan and just ask, is there anything after the end of the universe? Like, do we, I don't know, do we like win the lottery or something?
I do not miss your stupid jokes. I would like to say you matured. You'll see.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready?
Just make sure I've got my hat. Good, Kotori?
Always.
For me to do this, it will destroy the device that you have in your hand. You still have one which you can use, which you will need, which you have used again. I will meet you soon. Can you give me the device?
It's with the one with me, yeah? Is that right?
It'll be the one that you've just, for the sake of, they say, is that the one you summoned to existence. It should not be in this timeline.
So it'll be the one here.
Yes.
I will simply gesture. It is yours.
You keep that. And you send it through the airlock or something, or like?
Yeah, sure. You're just standing there like, do something, Gary.
As it floats out towards the event horizon with this nebula figure in front of you,
Oh no, is it a bad guy?
it floats and it enters the nebula.
It's given the thing to the bad guy.
And the
God's
nebula from
sake.
its multicolored, made up of these multicolored nebulas,
Yeah.
starts to go a hot white in the middle, and it expands and expands and expands and expands, and then white, blinded all around you. There was flame. No. And as you rub your eyes and look into the sun, you look around you. Both you make some, let's call it physical checks.
4.
8. So, as usual, Lictatone succeeds at observation. You are back on Earth. And with an 8, that being a success, you realize where you are. You are in London. You are in East Croydon.
Where's that?
And you find yourself being towered over by this big, huge, weird, looks like a building made out of 50 pences.
Ugh, that's a weird design
Yes.
choice.
Yes,
Wouldn't
and
have
you look
something like
around
that.
you, and you guys have come from like the modern era, the 2000s, right? This is very different. This is very retro.
Ooh.
And it is at this point that you hear doors being kicked open outside of this building that you've just observed. And coming out of there is one individual with a weird looking phone. Kyle, would you like to introduce your character?
Yeah.
Hi,
God.
my name is Bernard Josephine Socrates Ralph. Good. That BJs are good to you. The Socrates is silent, you see. God, you're so good. And I am the head of HR, Human Resources. And this interesting object in my hand down here and that I hold here is what we call a mobile telephone. And as you can see, I'm wearing a sharp suit. Suit. Don't say common like suit, a suit. So yes, one last time, my name is Bernard Josephine Socrates Ralph Good. There is no E at the end of good, it is just pure good.
Oh, good.
And I am the head of human resources.
Hello.
Welcome to East Croydon.
Yes. Are you originally from East Croydon, or?
Absolutely not.
Yes.
And your name is what, sir?
My name is Gary, guard, security guard.
So your surname rhymes with... not even rhymes, darling, it's the same as your puny uniform. Great.
Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what security services do you provide, sir?
Well,
Gary Guard, I
Well.
believe you said.
as I was telling my friend here, Damien Starr, I offer security not only over people, possessions, but also matters of the heart as well.
You really listen.
Well, Bernard Josephine Socrates Ralph Good has no need for someone who protects matters of the heart. As I stated, I'm from human resources.
see.
It's not matters of the heart, it's matters of fact.
I see. Well,
Evidence, if you will.
you met my friend, the Couturier.
I would like to observe the outfit of this gentleman.
Yes. Would you like to
Is it
describe
of quality?
Excuse me, Mr. Couturier, was it?
I have not spoken.
It's just called because you I'm with that one there. Right there, yeah.
C'est un cheap glasses. I bought him on Amazon.
It is high caliber suit.
This is true.
Ooh, what do we do for this? I will say, roll a mental check.
Fuck are you?
Take a
Three.
list.
Bitch.
7.
7. I would like you to roll a contested humanity check. So I believe it's 3 dice. So take the. Roll it and take the lowest.
So.
Because you're trying to perform and make a thing of it to make it look fabulous while he is observing.
Me.
Yeah, you've got to be the 7.
9.
Is that the
0.
lowest? 10.
Oh, that's a 10. So we're going to roll with 9. And a 2.
Whoops.
You like it?
Hmm?
You like it? Hey, fashion is subjective.
It's a high
But
climb
you do not
suit.
like it at all.
May I ask a
What
question?
year is this?
Oh,
Monsieur Boucher.
You don't know what year it is, sir.
Neither do you, apparently.
Oh, but I do. I have today's newspaper in my mobile telephone, sir.
Just to let you know, they don't have that sort of technology in that time. What?
What
It's
newspaper?
not in your phone.
No, it's not in my phone. It's
I
in
thought
the
you said in your phone.
suitcase
Oh,
of my mobile telephone.
okay, great, cool. So he has that.
I was just interrupted, you see. That's a human resources situation. Excuse me, sir. You're being pulled up. I'm gonna write you a slip.
May I ask a
Look.
gaming question
Yeah.
about the game?
Yeah.
How come?
About
the game. How
Yes.
come? For our highest stat, so for example, my highest stat is
Yeah.
humanity. Why do we pick the lowest dice from 3? Because that's actually giving you the worst chance.
Yes, that's true.
People would do the other way, but
Oh, have I done a Josh over in the game?
sure, why not? Let's do
Yeah, because it should be an advantage. shouldn't
Yes.
I did a Josh. Sorry, everyone.
No, it's alright, we can do it like that.
I did an
The
observation.
way with the 3D was to kind of increase the chances of said.
But if you take the lowest one, then yeah.
it? Yeah, because you could roll 2 10s and a, well, like
Yeah,
I was
a
doing.
10 and a 9 and then a
Yeah, it's true.
2.
Anywho,
Take the highest.
back into the role players.
So I take the 10. So I'm wearing a high caliber suit.
Yeah.
Reverse that.
There was the glitch in the timeline.
Yeah.
It resulted.
We had the worst possible time at the
I
next.
think we should take a rewind
Yeah.
and you enjoy my high caliber suit. Don't you?
Is
It is
everything,
over near, apparently.
is everything all black and white and grainy?
So wait.
Cast?
Am I correct? I know. Sorry, sidebar. I'm correct in you know what year it is, and I'm
Yes.
yeah.
So
it's
you would know it
19
to be is exactly Saturday the 13th July, 1985.
As you can see from my newspaper, sir.
It makes sense with this suit, I suppose.
I wasn't even born. Then again, I wasn't born back in ancient Egypt either. So.
He's quite simple, isn't he? He's a simple security guard.
I am, yes.
Mm.
I have simple quotas.
Fabulous.
Anyway,
I need to talk to your superior, I believe.
do you? Well, he's right here. Intellectual superior, definitely.
Really?
So, may I ask you?
Are you okay? You're struggling a bit. You're right.
Find your words.
yeah.
I don't
It's
fight.
like going slower than usual.
Yeah.
Articulate
Did
words.
you?
Come on, Gary. I believe in you.
Do you happen to see us up here at all? Here.
I left my door,
Ah.
and there you are.
Ah. Okay. Good. Then he doesn't know there's anything weird going on.
I mean, you just popped
Oh.
into my premises, I believe.
Oh.
You're standing on my back.
Oh. Ollie. Oh dear. Oh. Wow. You have a lift.
I'm part of the Pentagon. I live there.
Oh, I see. You're part of it. Okay. Well, it's a weird looking place.
Wait. Yeah, okay. And I think you'll find, actually I work here, so you are quite simple to believe anything that someone says.
Can we have a lift?
To where exactly? Is it you are going?
That is the question.
Well, you should know your destination, should you?
No one knows his destination. This is the nature of life.
Interesting. See, I know that I have a destination of a meeting that I need to be in central London in about, I don't know, 45 minutes. And you two harassers are preventing me from attending this on time.
What's the meeting
Harassers.
about?
I'm also here.
Yeah. What's the meeting about?
I don't know who you are, and nor do you reflect what I see in human as head of human resources. So
What's the meeting about?
it's a matter of human resource. None of your business, sir.
Do you think this weird bowl thing has anything to do with human resources?
Resources.
It could be. But also, it could not.
That's two different things. Okay, let's try and logic this out using my lack of logic. It used to be.
I'd like to just get in my car and drive off. I just literally want to step round him. What's
Well,
your
before you do that, both of you give me another mental check.
Mental.
Yes, we are indeed mental.
Yes.
Highest 8.
8. Alright, success. So with that, pardon me, oof. Fizzy pop. As they're thinking of doing that, you notice that on the paper that they've shown you as they kind of flap around as they're talking, you do see on the newspaper that there's a well-known event taking place. As it clicks to you what today actually is. Today is the day Live Aid takes place at Wembley Stadium. And you would know this, that you are investigating some going ons around Live Aid, some uncouth stuff happening.
Is it the swearing on BBC? Live. Okay. He said 2 swear words. How dare you?
Undermines all the health
I know, right? I'll make sense with the heck yeah.
That is currently where DJ Are Good is going to.
Yes, it's silent.
Why?
It doesn't work like that.
Because he refused to say it.
Doesn't
Therefore
it?
does.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
As you get in your car,
Jeez.
as you're getting in your car and walking off, I'm going to knock on the window. Excuse me, can we have a lift, please?
All the time.
Love it.
All the time.
Are you headed off to this live musical adventure?
One does not break confidentiality when one works in head of human resources.
Look, all I hear is radio go.
Just rolls up and drives off.
Okay. Oh crap! Train it is then.
You drive off.
Train.
I hate traffic lights though.
Train could you? You just
I have to follow the rules.
What,
Yeah.
what do you guys do as they drive off?
running down.
You're running
Ah!
Roll me a physical check.
Okay.
See if you catch up with the car.
7 and a 4, so 7.
7. So that's a success.
Yay.
Just made it. And you, what you do to try and catch up with the car? How are you catching up with the car?
Finger still in the air, sir, 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 and then luckily that red light is not too far away.
No. And you manage to catch up to the car, and you're at the car again.
Yeah.
Dunk.
Locking all the thing. Yeah.
And then I scroll down just an inch.
Yeah.
Hot carry guard.
Look, if you're going.
I'm looking at you. Speed it along.
If you're going where I think you're going, you're going to need some security to get you past all of those, all those security guards and different people. I am a well-dressed man, as you can see, ready for this sort of stuff. I think.
This will get me past all the security that I need. Thank
What
you.
is this?
What's a interrogate doing?
Just
While
stand
observing
there.
all
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
I am watching.
Oh.
From afar, from still, I can walk
Yes, I
slowly.
feel like you've gone about 20 meters up the road.
David's like, should we do something?
Observing you doing. And right now, I am observing an idiot.
He kind of just sits beside you and goes,
Wait, which one's
mimic what
the
you're
idiot?
doing. Tries to mimic what you're doing. The traffic lights are going amber, green, and the cab light.
Oh. And can I roll?
You give it up, have you?
I want to roll down my window and just go like as I drive off,
How rude. Honestly.
and then roll it up.
God.
Indicate. Ugh.
Oh yeah, no power steering.
No power steering.
Oh god.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Amazing.
And then I want to light a cigarette from the little press, like
Yeah.
like I pull out a bag.
Yes.
It press it, and I'm just driving along, listening to music. Wait. I don't know the song from Live Aid. Oh,
Queen.
Feed the World. Is it Feed the World? It is Feed the World, isn't it? Yeah. No, that's Christmas time, isn't it?
Oh no, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, Queen was Live Aid. Feed the World was.
It did come. I'm sure it came on the back of that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they did.
Why
yeah.
they did Live
That's
Aid
right.
because that did so well. They're like,
Okay, so Feed the World.
it's
playing on the
Bob
radio.
Geldof and everybody
Cool. Yes.
made over.
Yeah.
Starkly accurate.
Yeah.
Great.
And then ding.
Are you just like go away?
I mean, there's not much I can do, is there? Can I pick up a rock?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I was kidding, but okay.
Oh, you picking up a rock?
By the time he picks up the rock, I've already gone.
Yeah, I think I've had my chance.
There, rocks outside East Croydon Station, 1985.
Probably.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Um,
Alright.
Mr. Kadura, it's taking a train trip to Wembley.
You do not take trains.
Fancy taking a railway trip?
That is the same.
What about going on the tube?
That is the same, but underground.
Damn, he's good. Oh, he's clever. No.
Yeah.
Damn. What about a bus?
It is a similar concept.
Is it better?
It has more freedom of movement.
This is heading in the right direction.
It depends on the bus.
Okay.
It depends on the bus.
What the fuck?
It depends on the bus. What if it's the
heading in the right
line?
I guess you're walking Wembley then, are you?
Sounds like it. I just go, screw it.
I want to observe something.
Cool.
What would you like to observe?
So what's it?
Alright, yeah. Roll a physical check.
10.
10. Critical success. What is it you're trying to ascertain from the weather?
Are there clouds in the sky?
Yeah.
They're like, that didn't really need the roll.
No. You're like, yes.
I feel like the continuing with going. And we weren't really.
Are you expecting rain?
No. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to reach out with my mind.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell if you close your eyes or not. But,
Big glasses.
That
That is the whole point.
Alright.
right.
Close my eyes and I'm going to reach out with my mind. I'm going to picture the clouds. And as I picture the clouds, the colors, as they morph into existence. And they swirl and they move. And they make a rhythm in the sky. And slowly I see the face of the strange celestial being of which we previously interacted. And I would like to reach out through time and through space and interact with this being.
I will say, even with a critical success, what are you trying to communicate?
I'm trying to ask why we are here in this mission, in this time. Where does it want us to go?
You get a response, and they say, it is events like what you've just discovered. There is a connection between people connecting together and opening one's mind that creates some of the birth of some of the powers that you guys are able to unlock. Not a small bit, even a small bit can be replicated. I sense your enemy here at this time. I feel they are going to interfere with this event. There's a reason they are there.
Then it is time to travel.
Travel away, is that the entity?
That is to life.
Sorry, I thought you were talking in. Taxi.
This is acceptable.
Taxi. Yeah.
Drives past.
Yeah. I start
Drive
running
off.
but they stop at the traffic lights, so I start running up with them again.
He just goes through the traffic light.
Yeah.
You eventually get a hold of the taxi.
Yeah.
And I mean, traffic, it's busy.
Mm.
All the same, because of this huge momentous occasion happening, that everything's getting kind of, not gridlocked, but it's going quite slow as cars make their way through, and you see them just like on all the kind of motorways, not carriageways, leading up towards Wembley, northeast of.
He's going to Wembley in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Never. Not in any age
No.
would you be able to do
And
that.
as you wait in traffic, we'll get a pause there.